Hi, I am back on Periscope. It's been, I know, almost about a year, but I was going to try to be a little bit more consistent this time around as far as making more videos that are aligned with content that I'd like to share and things I'm doing in Atlanta. So, since nobody's on, give me a second. I don't know if you can see the title, but earlier today, I attended a conference in Atlanta called the Digital Summit ATL conference, and it's a tech-based conference for digital marketers and digital marketing creatives and those of us within that space. And I wanted to talk about and give about 3 great points as to why we need more Black faces at digital marketing events around the country. I think it's going to be awesome. So real quick, I am now actually in front of the Beauty Master off Old National in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're familiar with Atlanta, this is one of the most Black or urban areas within our South Side community, and I love it over here. I love hanging out on the South Side. I love hanging out on the West Side. I can't say anything more positive about hanging out with our people within spaces where we see our people. So a little bit about me. My name is Dawnavette. I am a digital marketing strategist by day, a lifestyle blogger and creative by night. I've been in this space for about 8 years, and I love all things about Black women, but particularly Black women's focus and representation within fitness, digital media, and digital marketing and entertainment media. So if it pertains to those 3 things, you can usually find me offering up my commentary around these subjects. So today I went for the second time to the Digital Summit Atlanta conference event. It's a 2-day event held annually, and it's in conjunction with a series of digital summit events that are hosted throughout the country. So if you just go to Dawnavette.com, you can usually find out where they're going to be hosted in a city near you. So the ATL one was today, day 1, and day 2 kicks off tomorrow. And just 3 quick points as to why I think we need more Black faces in these spaces. It's not my first time, and I'm now abreast as to where more and more of these are popping up. Not only because it's what I do for a living, and I actually love digital marketing, but because I like to learn where we should be focusing our attention next. We as a people, we as Black women, and particularly as creatives. Where should we be paying attention next? And if there aren't a lot of Black faces in spaces, that's probably a good indicator that we should be there. Why isn't there a seat at the table for us? No shade. It's a general question, non-rhetorical. So, 3 reasons why you should be considering attending a conference that is tech-based or social media marketing-based, if you're a social media marketer or interested in firming up your knowledge within these spaces. Baseline information, I think every business owner or brand owner should have a basic level or basic knowledge of digital marketing and content marketing. I just do. It's 2017. There's no way you're really going to flourish if you don't understand what's going on in the interwebs, if you don't know how to monetize your place and your space on the interwebs, and you don't know how to provide valuable content. And those are basically the 3 functions of content marketing. So if you don't have a basic understanding of those 3 concepts, or you don't agree that all business owners and if you have a brand that you should at least be focused on content marketing as a part of your business strategy for the upcoming years, then this information is going to be lost on you. So, reason number 1, you should be attending these conferences. Yeah, they're a little pricey, but the first reason is they're packed with knowledge. So they usually have at least 20 to 30 speakers shouting, filled with the knowledge, vast knowledge, that goes further than what you would find on their web spaces online. And that's awesome. So you'll get a full content deck. And usually when you sign up, they're going to allow you to have access to the deck either for a certain time period or evergreen access to the presentation deck. And sometimes they'll funnel in an audio and a visual access as well, because what you find when you attend conferences in real life, which is something different that you cannot necessarily get when you learn online, is when speakers are passionate about their topic, they're going to filter in gems that are not necessarily included in the deck. That's just about any speaker presentation, but particularly within digital marketing, someone will ask a question, or they'll be in the middle of their deck presentation and they'll think of a case study that is more than relevant to the topic at hand. and you're there with your laptop open, you can soak up that knowledge and better quickly apply than waiting for the 6-week turnaround when you finally get around to opening up that deck or when you finally get around to using the information. So number one, invaluable information that you can't really scoop just simply being online or attending an online course. You're going to get more than what you bargained for. Second reason we should be in these spaces, I kind of mentioned it before, but I really want to hone on it. We can't know what's going on if we're not present. You can't expect to get a seat at the table if you don't even know where they're hosting the dinner. If you don't even know where the gourmet buffet is, where the buffet line is, if you like buffet. I hate buffet unless it's seafood buffet. But if you don't even know where they're hosting that, shawty, how are you going to ask for a seat? How are you going to ask for premier table settings? You can't, because you don't know. So I think it's so funny how we are familiar with the spaces where we like to hang out, you know? We know all about that. We're on time for that. But we're not really on time for in mass numbers. It's the spaces where we're not visible. And yes, it's uncomfortable to show up and to register for things and be one of the few brown faces in the place. Trust me, I know. But to make changes and to make a positive impact and to see the results that you want, you're going to have to be uncomfortable. So you're going to know what's going on and what's next if you sign up and if you're present in the place. You're going to get a jump on a speaker opportunity if you're there to hear it firsthand. You're also going to learn what audiences are looking for and ways that you can better improve your skill set to be of better value to not only your smaller audience, but if you're looking for a job, if you're present in the building. And these are some things that I think people forget when they just skim over the ask or the promotional call to attend a conference. Reconsider. You won't know if you don't go. And my third reason for going is the networking and, of course, figuring out the people that you need to be connected with, both online and offline. And you really won't get a better understanding until you actually attend a conference. So what I love about Digital Summit Atlanta is they give you full access to all of the speakers that are there, inclusive of their social media handles, their email contact, and more often than not, in the least, their slide share deck for presentation. So use that to your advantage. Almost like mini influencer marketing, if they have something that you want, knowledge-based, service provision, product offering, if you think their network could be a better service for you, not initially, but down the line, that's your key to connect. You were at the conference. You can reference the speaker presentation that you sat through, took awesome notes on, and even tweeted about. And then thereafter, you can follow up with the speaker directly. They'll put a face to a name. You're in like Flynn, and then you follow up. Thereafter, you continue to develop and firm up an organic relationship with that speaker, with that presenter, with that organizer. And you never know who they may be looking for a year or two down the line. Instead of waiting for the regular filter for a speaker firm and call for speakers, maybe you know the woman who organized the event because you've been in close proximity and developed a relationship based on attendance. You can send her an email, pitch her your ideas, she'll fall in love with it, and you've got you cut the front of the line. And guess who's speaking at next year's conference? It could be you. And trust me when I tell you, we need more black and brown faces in the place. Diversity is awesome. And I don't get intimidated, and I don't want anyone else that looks like me to be intimidated either. Not to mention, finally, which is not really one of my 3 points, but like a bonus point, our community is thirsting for this knowledge. So that's what always keeps me motivated, to know that when I leave this conference, it's really up to me to then take this information, package it, and repurpose it to share it with someone else who may need it. And it does my heart good to see that it's somebody from my community. So this was kind of lengthy. I rambled a bit. I hope it was clear, but I really wanted to stress that we need more brown and black faces in digital media, digital marketing conference spaces. I had a great time at Digital Summit ATL, #DSATL. I will be posting a recap on my revamped site, which is Dawnavette.com, DAWNAVETTE.com, by the end of the week. And I hope to see you all in additional Periscopes, and I may or may not repurpose this, depends on how it looks in the playback. So you guys have a great one, and talk to you later. Remember, our representation matters.